Anchorage is a place for unforgettable wildlife encounters. I'm a lifelong Alaskan. I was born and raised here. My passion has been wildlife since I can remember.
Hey kids, what you doing? Come on, Dur.
I am constantly asked, well, if you could work anywhere and if you could work with any species, who and what would it be?
Hi. Here comes our old man out of the side over there.
And my answer is always Alaska, and it's always with wildlife that we have in Alaska. My name is Sarah Howard. I'm currently serving as the Executive Director for the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, located at the end of Turnagain Arm, which is 45 minutes south of Anchorage along the beautiful Seward Highway. We are surrounded by the Chugach Mountain Range. We're a second chance home for all of the wildlife that are residents here. In the state of Alaska, when there's an injured orphan baby wildlife animal, the state works with us for permanent placement. Alaska is home to charismatic megafauna. In fancy language, that's these really big animals that have a lot of sometimes folklore. We grew up, reading about the big bad wolf, or you grow up hearing about the three bears and things like that.
We have a brand new mom and a brand new baby right over there.
For me, the allure to Alaska is this big, vast, open landscape that's historically has been hard to inhabit. We're a huge state and we don't have the biggest population, and what we do have large populations of are wildlife. When we all as Alaskans live here, we understand that they need that space, and we work hard to kind of make sure that we're proper stewards of the wildlife that are our neighbors. It's incredibly important to make sure that we respect the spaces that we're in, especially when we share them with wildlife. Even in Anchorage, you could be walking down the street and all of a sudden there goes a moose and her baby just right in front of you. The AWCC is home to over 16 different native Alaskan wildlife species, including brown bears, we have black bears, we have the only captive herd of wood bison, we have elk, we have Sitka deer, we have a bald eagle, we have wolves. We have one of our black bears right now. Maybe some people know him. His name is Kobuk. He's 7 years old this year.
Kind of near and dear to my heart. I was able to be there when he first came in, and I've raised him up since he was about 25 pounds.
He was just this little ball of kind of nothing. There wasn't much to him when he first got here, and now he's over 300 pounds. Kobuk is a product of dumpster diving and his mom getting chased off by a group of the town dogs because he was actually uninjured. He was just a little guy. So he needed a permanent placement from there, and that's how he's got here. Hugo, our grizzly bear, she's 24 years old this year, which is kind of getting up there in the bear world. We're not entirely sure what happened to Mom, but what we do know is that she got into a mess with a porcupine and she lost. And she was a 10-pound little furball, little baby bear, and they found her almost frozen to the path on a snow machine trail in interior Alaska. And then she was brought here after that, and she was rehabbed and then given a permanent home here. Then we get to our oldest resident at the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, and his name is Adonis, and he is our bald eagle. And he came in 1995, and he was the victim of a gunshot wound. Thankfully, someone saw it happen and were able to go scoop him up and bring him into care. He's actually a full left wing amputee. So if you do see Adonis, if you come out here, you'll be able to see why he's here. It's because he's flightless. He doesn't have his second wing. He's still very proud about his right wing, and that's usually his good side that he'll always present to you. He's our oldest animal here at the Wildlife Center. We know he's at least 35, but he's potentially a lot older than that. But he's doing really well. I started as a naturalist intern who was in charge of not only feeding and caring for a bunch of the wildlife, but also interpreting the wildlife for visitors and doing tours and programs and connecting wildlife with the visitors. Those who know me know this is my heart, this is my soul and passion.
In general, the overall health of that animal.
And I just feel so fortunate that here I am, living and working in Alaska with Alaska Wildlife. Our state is big and our wildlife is big. And when visitors can come here and see the wildlife in a safe manner, then when they're outside enjoying Alaska, they know how to handle themselves when they interact with these animals in the wild.
Let's go, girls.
It's important for us here at the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center to help be good stewards of wildlife. And when a visitor comes here and they kind of have that, I just want to see a moose, and I get to walk them over like, here's that moose, and they cry and they're so excited and they've just wanted to see a moose their whole life, and I get to be a part of that experience with them, that's success. When you work with wildlife and it's your mission in life and your passion to spread the plight of wildlife and what they have to deal with and how we have to be stewards of the ecosystem, there's a lot of successes that you come across just in the everyday cycle. We're Alaskans that really care about our state, and we really, really care about our wildlife.